I don't care what happens to me.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. I am so excited to be talking about the new Batman trailer. I cannot believe that it's out and it's finally coming. Like, it's only a few months. I could not believe how incredible this trailer was, and so I thought that I would be giving a few of my thoughts and breaking it down a little bit. But before I start, you should be subscribed to my channel. If not, subscribe. I make videos on different films, horror films, genre films, indies, award season films, just everything really. And yeah, so much more content is coming, so yeah, subscribe. I was not expecting to get as much as we got in this new trailer. I was just like, wow, this was really like the main event of the new DC fandom, and Matt Reeves, just a king, absolutely did not disappoint. This was insane. Just starting off, let's talk about how incredible the score is. Just wow. And Greg Fraser's cinematography, I mean, this man has just done Dune, and now there's the Batman. Like, he's just on a complete roll. So yeah, just absolutely stunning, dark, grimy, dirty aesthetics, and it just sort of really brings out the sort of hauntedness of Batman and of his character, especially because we know that he's in year one or year two of him being Batman and sort of coming into his own as the Batman character. So this is still very early on. He's still dealing with a lot of trauma from everything that had occurred to him when he was a child. So of course we see that play out in his psyche, and you can really see, I mean, Robert Pattinson is like the perfect person to play this iteration of the Batman, because he can give you psychopath and he can give you just scary, insane, wild. I mean, if you've seen his performance in The Lighthouse or just anything he's done really, but if you need more convincing, go see The Lighthouse, directed by Robert Eggers. But yeah, he is just insane. Like, I would say that everyone in this trailer seems to have a bit of an unhinged quality, and I think it's really cool that the Batman is almost just as unhinged as the Riddler, as well as like the Penguin. He's facing off against all of these bad guys, and yet there's something so dark in him, and you can really sort of see that play out in certain body language and these incredible shots. I mean, there's one shot of him putting a t-shirt over his body, and you just see the back of his back, and it's just covered in scars. So there's just this insane sort of like, what has happened to him to make him the way that he is, and how far is he willing to go to sort of protect Gotham City. So yeah, we get to see so much more of Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman and Selena Kyle, and I just love her Catwoman. I definitely think she's going to be one of the best, if not the best, Catwoman we've had. It's just so exciting not only to see her, but to see how much more elevated her role is. You can really see that there's going to be this sort of like two-hander, almost co-lead structure. I mean, of course it's still the Batman, but she gets to be a more complex character. I did a little breakdown of her style, aesthetic, costume design, so I will link that below. But as I mentioned in that video, she's really someone who yes, she's fighting these two personas. She has to play up this sort of more elegant, glamorous side as Selena Kyle, but when she is Catwoman, when she's really like at her sort of most true self, she's someone that's sort of fighting for the disenfranchised, for people that are the most looked down on in society. So we can really sort of see that play out with how she reacts to the Batman and all these other figures, as well as that being an important aspect of the design of her character. So it's just like so cool. Other really great aspects to the trailer include Colin Farrell as the Penguin, which is just the most insane thing. I don't even know what to say as a Colin Farrell stan. He just, I mean, yes, he's unrecognizable, but his voice and his whole performance that he's doing is wild. And I cannot wait to see how crazy he's going to get. I mean, the final sequence in the trailer of him being chased by the Batman is so good. And of course we have the Riddler, who I really loved how much we did not see his face in the trailer. I thought that was a really cool element to the trailer and potentially even the film. The Riddler is played by Paul Dano, who is one of the best actors working today, like hands down. So I just cannot wait to see him as the Riddler. The very little that we've seen, and especially his voice, the work that he's doing with his voice as the Riddler is just incredible. And the line that he says and the way that it's delivered about what is black and blue all over, it's you. It's just such an incredibly delivered line, and like this entire cast is just brilliant. From the little that we've seen, Matt Reeves seems to be doing some of the best work that he's ever done, if not the best work he's ever done. I mean, the way that these shots are constructed and the blocking and just the all-around cinematography of this film is beautiful to behold. It's like this weird juxtaposition between something that's so beautiful to look at, but yet there's such a heaviness and a weight and a darkness to everything in this film. You really feel how sort of like low the energy is in this film, and it's so much of the aesthetic reminds me of David Fincher's work, which is not a criticism. I actually think that that's a really cool reference. If that is a reference, I mean certain aspects of this trailer, but especially the last trailer reminds me so much of Seven, and I get such a girl with the dragon tattoo vibes from Catwoman. So I think that if he is very influenced by Fincher, I think that's really cool, because why not? Like, I just loved this trailer, and I cannot wait to see this film like just get me to March 2022, because I have to see this film and I have to see it in IMAX. This is going to be probably the event of 2022. Yeah, if you like this video, subscribe and give my video a like, and let me know your thoughts on the Batman in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.